Hey, it's Brian here. Just wanted to give you a overview of what I just installed, a trial edition of Windows Server 2012. Now, this is just so everybody knows, this isn't a virtual machine, a virtual box. It's the data center. I'm just going to give you a rough overview of this. I played with the 2008 edition, but this edition, to be honest, is quite ingenious, and I do think this is probably one of the best operating systems that you can play with for a trading environment, trading infrastructure, and so on and so forth. I'll try to do my best to show you what I mean here. So let me just log into this platform here. So I'm going to log in as an administrator. Obviously, you can tell that already it has the Windows 8 interface. So the first thing that you'll come into is this what they call a Service Manager dashboard, and here you can see all the in one view, see all the live servers that your environment may have. Now, this can include I don't know, ADAP. What's it called? I can't. I'm already lost for words. I'm not a Windows administrator by any chance, but the key here is that you can set up remote servers. You can virtualize them through the Hyper-V, no different than VMware, and then you can assign obviously memory to each of these virtual machines. So it's kind of cool. Now the key here is, this is what brought on this presentation, was from a presentation that I hosted yesterday at the Microsoft store in Toronto. I'm just going to try to give an overview for those that may have missed it. So essentially what we have here is we have this one view. It's a live view of what's running and what may not be. So you can drill down into what could be running if you have other servers and so on and so forth. And I've struggled in Windows Windows 8 for software, and I found it was kind of wonky to work with. But the key is I found two keystrokes you need to be aware of. First, in Windows 2012 Server or Windows 8, all you need to do is just push the little Microsoft Windows that you'll get, that key, and you just push it, and it'll bring you to, or press it, and then you just it'll bring you to your Metro look and feel that we're all used to with these what do they call them, tiles. So obviously I can do a PowerShell. Apparently, from what the presenter said, Mitch Jarvis said that there's a ton of PowerShell scripts that you can buy or you can download that can do all kinds of things that can automate the capabilities of your network as well as your servers. And you can do automatic load balancing, memory management, all dynamic and on the fly in real time. So you just watch it and make sure it's running the way you expect. So as I said, it has the PowerShell. Also has your task manager that everyone would be used to. Obviously there's nothing on here that's going to be running, as well as the control panel, and nothing really different that you would expect in a Windows 7 or a Windows 8 environment. You have your let's see, the computer specifications itself. Boom, boom, boom. Obviously, you also have access into administrator tools right here, and only administrator access can be given. So you can set up user profiles here, who has access to what. It's kind of cool. And not only that, the one thing I do like about it is the hypervisor. I understand the slickness that you can get from what I would consider a private cloud environment, where you could set up maybe a application server virtualized for maybe a trading system. I don't know. Don't slag me for execution, but it's just something I would consider. But more importantly, things like a database that's dedicated in its own little virtual machine or VM, and then you can have that as your tick database, let's say, and you have it do its own thing and all that stuff. I might even show a SQL Server demo of that. But you can add your server by clicking this. Now apparently I have to set up some DNS on this, so I haven't done that yet, but I'm just showing you out of box what you get. Just so everybody knows, this is a trial edition I just downloaded from the Microsoft site for this version of Windows 2012, and it's 180 days, so it's quite a bit of time to play with and experiment with. So it's a cool platform. I do really like it. It's very easy, very automated, very easy to set stuff up. And you can add all kinds of security to it. Apparently it's very stable. Supposedly it's very secure, but nonetheless it's not a real concern for me because I'm going to keep it private. And I'm going to have a separate system that will just get access to the outside world and just import data through my IQ feed, have that script, and then have it import that data into a SQL Server environment. And after that, it's all closed off. So I can then start running scripts and processes or apps that will run off of that database. So I'm thinking down the line, way down the future. But obviously it will be hosted on Windows 2012. Now, for those that may be interested, there is the capabilities of setting up your own web server through the IIS. And you can also set up, oddly enough, it will play nice with a lot of the open source Linux kind of technologies, supposedly. I don't know, that's not really what I see myself using. But I just wanted to introduce people to this platform. It's kind of cool. It's very slick, and you know, it's still got that kind of Windows 8 feel to it as well, which is obviously the new interface for Windows. So hopefully you see some benefit with it, and hopefully that does some use.